Hello everybody! How's it going? Hello Retrofish, Jamie, Dominion, Vinci, Geoff, Smiley, Antoine, Newbies, Pixie. You're right, you're right! This is now a category on Twitch somehow. We're jamming. Oh my god, why did I hear that twice? Big Lion Man! Thank you so much for the 10 months! Why did I hear that twice? I don't know why I heard that twice. Did you all hear that twice? Hello Cranky, Flash, and Tech. Why did I hear it 0 times? Oh no. You didn't hear it. Wait. Well, now that's not normal. Wait. Wait. Wait, why? Yeah, why are you not hearing it? I hear it fine. What's happening? Why do you not hear the alerts? You hear that? Cause that, but that goes through something else. How did I set this up? Let me see. Control audio through OBS. Wait, that's not the one I want. Let's see. Control audio via OBS. And now, let me replay it.
Wahoo!
Well, now you hear it, but I don't. And I bet that was very loud. Something has changed here. Anyways, while I try to troubleshoot these, welcome to the watch along for Summer Game Fest, which now has a category on Twitch. Are you all excited for cool new announcements and perhaps stuff that we already know about? Hey Big Lion Man, Ben, Clove. Videos! The videos of games. I don't know if I've got any expectations, to be honest. Like, I've heard a couple of things. Obviously, the like Silk songs and stuff. I've heard stuff about FF9 remake. I don't have any expectations myself. We'll just see. We'll just see what game studios have ready for us. And I may be excited, I may be lukewarm about it. Okay, I guess what I could do is just advanced audio properties. Let's throw that to monitor and output. Let's lower the volume a whole lot, because that was extremely loud. I saw it peaking. Yo, Astrobot on PC? That would be peak. I would like buy that game day one. Okay. Let's see. That's now very quiet.
Wahoo!
Did you hear that twice? Is it echoed? Because it's echoed for me. Okay. Wait, yes, once, once? Okay. They're not echoed? Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, let's raise it a little bit.
Wahoo!
That's good volume, right? Big Line Man, you're subbing so many times. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, all right. We'll just do it like that for now. I really don't know how this has changed, but anyways, we're ready. We're ready to go. We're starting in less than 3 minutes. I hope my bank account can take it. Yo, sign language? That's advanced. I like that. I guess the only thing is... Okay, there we go. Now I have so many audio sources on my OBS. 2 minutes to go! I hope you all have your snacks ready, because this is gonna be 2 hours of uninterrupted game announcements and all sorts of stuff. Because yeah, Summer Game Fest is 2 hours, and then afterwards we have Day of the Devs. We could watch that too. I mean, I actually expected Summer Game Fest to be longer, so we can watch Day of the Devs as well. We'll just get them together. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, but and either way I wouldn't be co-streaming these because it is so early. But Wholesome Games is happening tomorrow. I'm excited about that too. Wholesome Games is good. 1 minute. It's happening. It's happening. Now we'll have to see if I have to like adjust volume. Right now it's okay, but maybe Geoff is too loud. Oh yeah, I guess since this is on the Summer Game Fest category, you'll be able to make clips, but I guess I would personally use the command, because there's a good chance that stuff is gonna get muted or insta-deleted, because of copyright. The following program may contain content that some viewers might find offensive. It may contain flashing lights that may trigger seizures. Okay, that was so fast. Striker fan, thank you so much for the 96 months.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
The one and only. There he is. Ooh, I am not seeing the YouTube.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody,
Check.
and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're gonna do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're gonna give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios
that
big
combo
and
is
small.
interesting,
From Lego
for
bricks
sure.
to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Spoilers?
Including, yes,
What the heck,
some
Geoff?
brand new game announcements.
Oh man,
Gotta have some
brand
of those.
new. So it's not single
Now,
song.
before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10
Hey,
selling new
Musty.
games on
What's
Steam
up? What's
so
up?
far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover
Wait,
Co.
no, why is
Lots of
Insoy
great
there?
games. Now,
No,
the list
get that out
includes
of my
beloved
sight.
franchises, but sitting proudly at number
Repo.
1 with over 13
Yo,
million units
Repo.
sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just
Get
10
Insoy
people
out of my
at
sight.
Semiwork in
Take that
Uppsala,
out.
Sweden.
Can I?
And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from
I
TVGS,
don't-
a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds.
Why do you
and the
hate
Oblivion
Insoy?
remake.
Because Gen AI.
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution,
I don't know
and
why I
engines like
cannot read
Unreal,
the
today's most
YouTube chat.
innovative
It's not
projects
connecting.
increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000
Come on, Grumpy.
games released
Be
on
freaking
Steam just
patient.
last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now
He's
is
talking about good
discovery.
things.
And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
I still cannot see YouTube chat. I don't know why. I'm like barely paying attention.
You think you're the Harbinger? You might be.
Whoa. Oh, well, we already have the DMCAs. The DMCAs are coming already. we're 3 minutes in. 4 minutes in.
They know naught of your nature.
What?
You're a weapon, child.
Jeez, this is already brutal. What the heck? sure is, Geoff.
You're no god. But neither are they.
It... I like the tank man. Oh, okay. Well, I have heard of Mortal Shell.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's
Fortnite?
still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Yeah, Fortnite. Okay. Now that I don't really care about the Fortnites, I'm gonna put YouTube chat on my phone because I really cannot. I don't know why it's not connecting. Hey Erna, what's up? Hello Mariola. I don't know why I can't.
Jonesy. All right.
I can't see the chat.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming
not Kojima.
the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, wait, okay. I was like, wait, because he said he's never been in person, but I don't think that's right. Okay, well, I guess I was right. It is Kojima.
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
All right, show us the Pecora.
Let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
We hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度
something
ゲームをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you
God,
prepared
his
a special
shoes
exclusive clip for SGF.
really
Let's take a look
are
at this.
はい、
really stand out, huh? I haven't really played one, so probably if there's anything that I should be like super excited about to see,
Welcome.
I've got no idea.
Over here, please. No smoking, please.
You can hear the echo from the...
So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do
No, I didn't play Death Stranding.
for living?
Oh, they removed the echo. They heard
I'm
me.
a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
I feel like
Neil,
I could enjoy the gameplay of it,
What?
but I'm not sure if I would care
So you made it then.
or get very invested in the story.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. Stop. Stop.
I don't know what's happening. It's really good when you get into it, but takes some time to pull you in. I see.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
I'm surprised they brought him like right away.
Neil and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't
Like,
really
I
say
expected
because there'll be
Kojima to
spoilers.
say something or to do something
You
because
saw the cancer
it's
mark
it's
on both
Jeff.
of their hands.
Jeff and Kojima are like buddy buddy.
Deep
So
connection
関わってきます
and
like
reveals throughout the story.
クリフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ます
last time on DS1, we
Best
have
friends
Cliff,
forever.
who was played by Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story, you know, he will not
does
be
this
in
mean that this
DS2.
isn't the biggest announcement?
But this time, Neil
Most likely,
will be
this is like the second
playing like
thing
the
they
role that
showed.
Mats did, for DS2.
But to be fair,
人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
これを超
character.
えるようなキャラクター
But I think
like we already know this was
we have
coming
to
out.
kind of like top that character.
And I imagine
So Luca
then
Marinetti
the
was a
like
great
biggest
actor, and I think
announcement
残る演技も
it
this
was
year,
he
or
did a
well
great
this year, this
performance, so I
event
think
is gonna
you'll
be
like this new
something
character,
あ
Neil,
のもう
too.
that
双子にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out
don't
in
really know
20
about.
days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by.
He's
many members of the
got
cast
he's
who'll be
got a
sharing,
whole premiere
new
to
demo of
him.
the game, live
This
gameplay
man.
demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please
Kojima
join me in
Con.
welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
That's a comfy dress. I like it.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank
Extra
you for
fish,
having
come
me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priest.
He looks great.
So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
I imagine this is like a completely new thing and not something like, I don't know, Kingdom Come or something like that.
I took up the sword. Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Or like... what's it called? Crusader Kings? Something like that.
But that's
Men at Arms!
Go write your own.
That's a very generic title.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Right, I
Cross
forgot
Worlds
about
brings
these.
other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Oh? Alright. How close to Transformer or transformed is this gonna be? Because nothing has stopped Transformed. Oh yeah, they got the Sonic Riders people. Of freaking course. Sure, bring the Miku in. Oh, Ichiban as well. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Now that you didn't need. You don't need more Joker. We don't need more Joker.
Time for me to win this.
Why Joker?
Coming in September, but that is not all.
Who Morgana-in?
We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Geoff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel
That's
brand
a
new
freaking
experience
cool
from
shirt,
the new future
by the
traveling,
way.
which
Where do I buy
you
that?
can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
He said the words. Get excited, yo. Minecraft! Steve.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Pre-orders just skyrocketed. Oh, it's just brand new, so but it gives huge.
It heals. For others, it wounds.
I was gonna say Dante, but now it looks very anime.
This is only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
You kill her.
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
This is an interesting clash of like styles, because like the enemies don't really look that anime at all. What? Bike? Sure. Oh. Okay. I've heard stuff about Culvane. Wait, more? Is this something else? We're just going. We're just going. I was gonna say if this was that one thing they announced on Switch, but it might not be. Okay.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide.
Wait, is this the game I'm thinking about?
Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten.
This is the game I'm thinking about.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
Honestly, this looks pretty sick.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses?
What?
Let's take a look.
Game of Thrones?
You may think you
Maybe?
know how the game is played. But this is not the game.
Is it Game of Thrones? I haven't watched it. But I think I recognize the dude. Oh yeah, I hear the music. It's confirmed now. It's Game of Thrones. Yeah, give me the bright colors. Where are they? The like brightest thing we've seen is Mouse, that Mouse game, and that was black and white.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh. Well, he's dead. Is this the game that they released a demo of that it was extremely bad?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Maybe not. I don't know.
All right,
Somebody's
now it is
excited.
time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Wait, FPS RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Oh, is this like...
My answer is, maybe.
Like, I saw that
time
that
has not
Android
come
looking
yet.
thing, and I just saw it, Atomic Heart, but...
The dawn of a new era.
Is it? Okay, it is Atomic Heart! DMCA! Yeah, I know about the sexy android woman from Atomic Heart. That's all I know about the game. Because people were very obsessed about her. Look at her! She's so hot! Holy crap! Oh! It was twins? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. On the butt?
That's right, Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Oh. They have more?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky.
What is
A
that
giant
voice? I
cube.
did not expect that. Cube? Cube!
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Atomic Heart Mobile.
How did the whole of humanity miss it?
What's that outfit?
And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Is this like a multiplayer atomic heart thing? Maybe not. I don't. Oh no, they're there, so it's gotta be atomic heart. Grandma. The cube. What?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
So they've got these, and now Arc System is making a fighting game. Apparently, like a Marvel-only fighting game.
This isn't hell. Oh my world.
That's kinda mean to put Capcom right after. Oh, that's freaking rude, Geoff.
You don't have a chance.
It's like, here, you have your Marvel fighting game. Now, look at whatever this is from Capcom. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be like Onimusha, but I don't know. Yeah, cause is this like the new game? And there was like a remake, right?
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
It's got the crazy face. Okay. Right, the remake came out recently, and then there's this one, which is completely new. Cutie!
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal.
I think I've heard about
I cannot
these.
wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Arcade fighting? I'm already sold. I'm already sold. I don't need to see anymore.
sick of fuzzy shit? Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Quincy puppet. Toast dot? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Give me right now. Wishlist now? Right now. Where is it? I'm doing that right now.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that.
Give me my
right? All right,
phone.
well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
I probably don't care about this
Ancient
enough.
white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer
Enough
Inn.
theatrics. I'll get
This
to
is
the
like
point.
a...
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will
The
remain.
betrayal, immediate
Fingerprints
betrayal.
blood closed. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing
Yeah,
not your taste? Then you'd better escape the
I'm not really
castle.
sure how this is a mystery game, because like they were explaining about
You would
the
do well to remember. Deceit and
the
deduction are your
detective,
strongest
and
weapons
it's
in
like
this game
you're
of
just
life
seeing the
or
person
death.
looking at
Your
the
invitation
other person being
awaits.
murdered. Where's the mystery? He did it.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
He knew what he
From
was
Embark
doing.
Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
He knew what he was doing. He didn't bait me though. I knew he wasn't talking about Silksong. I don't remember these though. I gotta say.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
Extraction multiplayer
You don't
game,
have to
I
walk this
see.
path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that I just like completely forgot about this, because it's definitely not my kind of game. Oh. Well, she's dead. Or not?
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for
This is so
PC
exciting.
and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Wait, what's advanced access? I've heard of early access. What's advanced access? Is that like... like you pay more for early access? Pay to play early. But isn't that early access? No, I guess it's not quite the same, because early access means the game is still in development. Right. Yeah, I think I get it. It's funny because the other day I realized Lethal Company is still not fully released. It's still in early access somehow. I think so, yeah. Yeah, soon TM. Wow, bad guy. It's like a game that I'm sure the Doom heads will enjoy. I'm sure. I've heard that people are very excited about this game.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
She looked familiar.
Try as I might to curb their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Heroes must rise. Wait. This is a night rain, right?
Some say time stops for no one.
Why would there be a night rain ad here?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your
Chrono Odyssey.
awaits.
Huh.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Shadowbee, thank you so much for the 93 months!
Will not be easy. I will never forget my cause.
This is Honkai, CCC, one of them. I imagine.
Came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
Honkai? Honkai. I think this is Honkai.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone? The victors show no mercy.
Oh, it's none of them. It's Wolverine West.
Okay. Worship strength and crave glory.
They all look the same to me.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
This looks charming at the very least. Oh wait, this is the Switch game, isn't it? Maybe?
And don't come back.
Maybe not. I've seen it. I've seen it before.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new
interesting.
Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as
Right
part
now?
of Next Fest.
Right now?
What we're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Oh? Oh, cute. This thing's adorable. Oh, it's kind of like the
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
the two sides kind of gameplay reminds me of Ubenob. This thing's adorable. I like the blue thingy.
What a really unique and different game. This August
Yeah,
signals the release
finally.
of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia
Yeah, let's go
franchise
back
from the team at
to-
Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of
dark.
1900s Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter.
I am hydrating.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from,
Spadaro.
Commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
the Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Vicky Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game.
Oh?
LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction.
That's a good
Here's
one.
the first ever look.
That's a good one. Oh, cute. More co-op is good. Oi! Oh, that's cute. The one thing I know about Builder's Journey, it was like I think it was Delphi that played it. And like it was good, but it was extremely short first. And then for being so short, the price was quite steep from what I remember.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters.
Nickelodeon game?
And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before.
Oh!
I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Sandy, I imagine.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave,
She said squirrel, so.
and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the world has ever seen. They alone would be able
I see. I was wondering what kind of game this would be. That's all? That's all they're gonna show?
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm even sold on whatever that Nickelodeon thing was, because like I don't know, I saw nothing. It was like 5 seconds of SpongeBob going around. I guess they're just hoping that people that are into SpongeBob are like, oh my god, SpongeBob! Mom, I need game! I never finished these. And I think I got quite far actually. But I was playing on Game Pass. Maybe if I get Game Pass again, I'll go back to it and not remember a single thing of where I was and what I was doing. But it was good. I really enjoyed Lies of P. Oh! Yo, the Shadow Drop! Heck yeah!
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms
right
to
now.
play, so enjoy it
Go
this weekend.
get it now.
All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Huh? Inspired by a true story? With what you just said, I can't believe that.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. Five plates full. Plates of food.
However,
Plates of angels.
I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing.
Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and rich.
Time remaining? Oh man.
Dinner's ready.
I'm kind of sold on these. I like that.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I'll feed. And I will bloom.
Sure. I think the Doki Doki part of it is
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes.
is the meta part.
NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul
that
universe.
game's gonna
Let's
get
take a look at
meta.
the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
You're messing with tomatoes. I have not heard of this game. I've got nothing against Genshin and others, but I gotta say, I'm getting a little bit tired of everybody just copying the Genshin style, because everything looks literally the same. And I cannot tell anymore. Genshin likes... Wait, what? Huh? Wait, is this the same game? Wait. What is this game? What? So many things happening. Wait. I recognize that guy. Is that yeah, 7 Deadly Sins. They're making a game of that now? Okay. Sure. Fairy Tale, close. Watch anime. I do from time to time. It's GG. That was literal GG. Pre-register now. Oh hey, Witcher. Oh, a bunch of things.
5.6 is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game
Whoa.
will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That non-Gilsta dive will be exclusively on
Honestly,
the Epic Game Store.
Play.
We find a way.
Play Expedition 33. It legit might be Game of the Year this year.
We altered the course of nature.
Jurassic
Unleashed
Park?
Genetic power across continents.
Is this
Now
like the
it is
park
up to us
game?
to nurture what we have set free.
What was
To
it called?
find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life
Jurassic World something?
find a way.
Evolution 3! Okay, so it is the park game. Woo!
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Oh. Oh!
10 years ago,
Mina?
we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Mouse game?
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Yes!
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island.
Mouse game,
A
mouse
decade
game!
ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
October 31st. Look at the mouse sprite. It's so cute. I love it.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes
Oh,
from a
boy.
well-known developer that has done. Yeah.
What?
Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let's see what this says.
Silk Song drops tomorrow.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A
Dude,
wet one on the lips,
everybody's dunking
comma,
on Silk
wait.
Song.
All right, Let's take a
Wait,
look.
wait, what? What did he? I missed it. I missed it.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple egg tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and disgusting with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit?
He's wild!
My ass on this first. You're welcome.
He's deadly!
Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man
Deadpool
gets insomnia,
VR.
and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Now, I feel like this is...
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at Games.
Oh, I was like, I recognize that voice, but I don't think...
Of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer
that's
with
good.
some big news, the release date.
But I do wonder if they're doing what was it called? High on Life? They're doing the High on Life thing where it's like your character just does not shut up ever. But because it's Deadpool, they might pull it off.
What can you tell me about the
Because he's
a narcissistic
It's funny,
sociopath.
but I don't know.
He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Zombies! We haven't seen many zombies this Summer Game Fest. Yeah, we gotta have the zombies. There's always demand for the zombies. The people demand more zombie games.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Heck the people! Could be Dying Light. I don't really know. Okay, it is Dying Light. People are excited. See, the people demand the zombies.
Factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
So edgy.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter.
What a name for a dev.
What are we doing?
That's loud.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Oh, whoa.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot.
I like the dev
one
name.
last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Okay.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I mean, it looks neat.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
Whoa.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
With that cutscene,
Are you with me?
I was kind of expecting that kind of
We will live on in this world.
this style for the game, but
No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
I'm liking the big guy. I'm a fan of them.
And the guardians of the sacred tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike.
It does look pretty. I liked it.
From classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends,
He
he's
struggled.
built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
If you could speak up a little bit, that would be great. Because I barely heard him. Oh, we've got the Mortal Kombat X-ray kills thing. The evil sound, that was great. I like that. The Wilhelm! Oh my god! Whoever made this video freaking owns freaking Wilhelm. Come on.
Bad dot line.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
What? Wait, Universal? Oh! I see! See, I kinda thought Scott Pilgrim at first, but then I was like, this doesn't even look like it. Yes! Animatic Gucci! Heck yeah! So is this like a sequel? EX. Cool.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Capcom sale. That's the announcement? Oh, okay. Oh. Wait. Is this Stellar Blade? No, right? No. I don't think this is Stellar Blade. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that the first Ascendant was the
humankind has been obsessed
the name
with the
of
hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
What? What? Huh?
Your hard just got harder.
What the heck?
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Freaking Mad World? Okay.
At first, I thought
Is
it was
these...
broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feed on.
I feel like these should be something that I recognize, but I don't know.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Oh. I got confused again. I guess Mind's Eye was the name of the game again. Okay, I was like, 101 are the Hitman people.
CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week...
Oh. Wait, they're just showing these? Like that?
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions
Oh,
were
did they show it?
It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
It was on the PS5 one. Ah, I see. State of play.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes
He stood out so much. He was so bright.
Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Le Chiffre.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, they brought him!
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest.
The lad.
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is
he came
I've
with
always
the
had a deep love for this
Geoff.
character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Woo!
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Well, it was...
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team
Today,
is updating
right
the
now.
game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts
Shadow Drop.
today.
Shadow Drop. It is available today.
And if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Moss,
Wait, did he say
us for,
like
Summer Game
for
Fest. Appreciate
30
it, guys.
days?
Thanks for having
Thanks so
me.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now
Why
here's
would
the
you make it
announcement of a
time
new party
limited?
game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
I don't like that.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Totally not. Mario Party with Lego.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 6.
Lego Shuffle.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those are literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Chicken dinner?
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
I'm just looking at the time.
Danger. Reactor overload.
We've got half an hour left. Yep.
Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
To be honest, so far, not a whole lot I'm interested in.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
There's a puppet game that looked very goofy, very good.
Generations, until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living.
Yeah, Punch Out puppets. But it was goofier than that. It's called... what was it? Field boxing? Field out boxing? Failed that boxing. I think you were here for Mina, the hollower, so that for me that's all. Oh, and I guess the I don't know if I would play that mouse FPS game, but
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Exciting. Wait, Moonfish again? Team Cloud? That's quite the name. Yeah, Mouse PI was here. I guess the other thing was the Lies of P DLC. But we sort of already knew about that happening. They shadow dropped it. So there's that. Oh. Not my kind of game. Ew. Yeah, heck baby. I like that part.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Robots! Robots!
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Another shadow drop. At least it's jamming. What's he saying? Oh my god! Chicken Gundam. July 1st. So in like 3 weeks.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanical is approaching.
What's this, like...
We must now face a stark reality.
So it's bugs? Giant enemy crab!
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Okay.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Oh? Wait.
Happy birthday to you.
Resident Evil?
Happy birthday.
Oh. New Resident Evil?
Birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
That's all. That's it?
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Okay.
Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
So they might have something for Game Awards.
Let's rumble.
What? This is great. Wait, so what's this about Street Fighter? Oh, are they just like bringing those characters in? I see, I see. Well, I recognize him. It's Kenny Omega. Huh.
Countdown begins.
Team Fortress. important. It's definitely inspired.
Adios.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, WATCHALONG, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Who lies?
What will it take to finally awaken you?
It looks interesting.
Gotta rescue one. This one we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Inspector that. Find Rizzo. Find Master Kill. Find Jill. Find Method. Find Recon. You find Cabot. Find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
What is these? Is that the audience reaction? People seem very excited. Huh?
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate
that told me
STF,
nothing.
you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness.
I know nothing about Guild Wars.
My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Start your story today. Whoa. What is this? Cute, but yet again. it's just... AI... Wait, this is AI generated? Oh, get that out of my sight. No, do not wishlist that. Oh hey, it's all of them. They're here. Wait, Crossworlds is gonna be Epic exclusive? Oh, people are gonna be mad about that. Oh, whoa! Why are people so excited?
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
That guy just ascended. What's with the kazoo? This is giving me Conquer vibes.
Another relapse, huh?
But not anymore, I guess.
Get well soon. Maybe it's
okay.
too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Willy the chili?
You still look a little unwell.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game.
I've seen...
And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community,
I've seen the ads of this game.
Why? Because
everywhere.
I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
You don't like Splitgate 2? Wait, is it out? Wait. Or is it just like the like marketing of it?
Can he complete the comeback he's going to try? He shoots! He gets the kill!
It's in beta, I see.
They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to see that! Oh my god! They did it! They actually did it! And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're
It's very angsty, I see. I'm just jamming.
Last man standing. Victory. This is Split Game.
I see.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh. Oh, is this, what was it? Gaiden? Maybe? They announced something. Or is it the, like, new thing they had? Project Century? Those souls are really soundful. Oh, oh, oh. He just took that. No mercy. Dang.
Got a name? Mako Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger than heaven. To crush that.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Yeah, they'll have Kiryu.
All right, well, we're almost
somewhere.
done here, but we do have one final, very special global game.
Here we go. What's it gonna be?
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Why is he so excited? FBI? Wait. This is not... Davy Cage, is it?
Grace.
I'm kinda feeling it.
My office.
Oh, coming.
Maybe not, but
if this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Okay, I don't think.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, wait! It is Resident Evil! Oh! The bait! Wow! Wow, even a date? Holy crap! Okay.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Woo! Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time. I know. Too.
I can't believe
It took them this long
so
to make 9 just because they had to figure out how to put the 9 in the title
Make sure to
somewhere.
visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today.
We'll watch
Thanks
that,
so much, everyone.
maybe.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right,
Yay!
that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you
Geoff,
at
man, thank you so much for the
Gamescom on
gifted
August
sub.
19th. Thanks, everybody.
Oh. Yay! Well, that was all right. Not a lot of it. Oh my god. Oh. Dear God, that's so loud. I'm sorry. Why was that so loud? Jeez. I don't know. That was way too loud. Ugh. Anyways, A lot of it not for me, but I felt like it was alright. Speak louder.
Feeling bored with your video
Oh,
games?
wait, already?
Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead, including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million?
No, it's
Absolutely
free.
Nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and
No.
supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
Thank you, Tim.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
World premiere!
Hello! I'm Sassia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Snap and Grab? But what does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this. It's the 80s, and you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind.
Oh, are
What will
these
you
the
be stealing
people
tonight?
that made Roundabout? Oh. The birth of... Oh my god! Corgi! Giant robot dog.
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
It's like...
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Just be sure to consider anyone who might get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up.
The puppies!
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or
This
will your
seems
heist
neat.
fail spectacularly?
Puppy.
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
What?
Hello.
Oh, these
We're House House.
thing!
You might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things, talking and walking.
That seems easy.
So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk. and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, I
and
like
plenty of tools to
these.
stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
Oh.
And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk.
I like these a lot.
Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward.
Oh, you're lost.
If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code,
It's
or even
almost
sing
like...
to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended, and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
I'm sold. I
Big
like
Walk.
these a lot.
There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean. Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
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 Oh, that's so cute. I am so sold. I love that.
This next title is from
I
the art
loved
director
all
of
of
Journey and
that.
the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
I can
Sword of the
already
Sea
tell
is
the
a atmospheric
Abzu and
adventure game where
the
you
Pathless.
surf on a sword.
Even though I haven't played any of them. I should play Abzu. I own
And
Abzu.
It is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater.
Journey.
It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, the
Oh,
Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something that as a snowboarder I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of magical experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
Yeah, very
I'm
pretty.
really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by
Journey
the old
was not made
games.
by
So
these
if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're gonna love
Or
the way
is
that
it
you move
just him?
in Sword of the Sea. We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now. Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
What? Best co-op experience? Oh, is this Escape Simulator? You make it sound like it's a bad thing, Grumpy. It's very much not. Oh, Escape Academy. I see.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy.
No escaping.
Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms. So when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first
Escape
game,
Academy.
The #1 most requested feature by a huge margin.
We don't need more of
was
that.
more
We've
really
had
get to
enough
be a
of
student
Ape
at the
Escape
school.
Academy. Make an
This time
actual
around,
Ape
we're going to let you
Escape.
explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and most importantly,
Nobody has
find
even
lots of rooms to
like
lock yourself up.
tried to make something similar to Ape
What was
Escape,
once a
which
2D
is
level select map
wild.
is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives
Wait, did you never
to hidden
finish
rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to
Freeport.
environmental storytelling, we've pushed
I
every
am
element to heighten immersion
very
and
much hoping
For
that
Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative
the
is
fact
to really
that
lean into the roleplay of
the
embodying a student.
new Metal Gear thing,
You can talk to your fellow escapists,
new
unlock
Metal
quests,
Gear
discover lore,
remake thing,
and naturally get hit with a deluge
has
of grown-worthy
put
puns.
the Ape
Apologies
Escape
in advance.
minigame
Over the
back.
course of the
I'm
game,
I'm
you'll puzzle your way
hoping
through
that
character-driven
that
quest lines that
brings
string together campus challenges and escape rooms,
Ape Escape
taking you
3
through your
to,
second-year
like,
curriculum and the game's central
modern,
mystery.
like a
If you want to
port
get a
of
sneak peek at
modern
the game and help us
consoles.
unlock its full
It
potential,
would be so nice.
join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist Escape Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get
back to school.
Cause Ape Escape 2 is on PS2,
Devo, Smashing
PS4,
Pumpkins,
and
Lush. All these bands are part of the
and
80s,
PS5.
90s vibe that is mixtape.
But
from the prolific creators of the Artful
Ape Escape 3,
But this
it's
is not a music game.
like
or a
if
game
you
about
are
music.
in the West,
it's a game about life.
it's
and
still
friends
only on
and the music that gets us
PS2.
through it.
If you are in Japan, it's stuck on
hi.
PS3.
I'm Johnny Geoff from Beethoven and Dynasty.
It never
Here in
Melbourne
Melbourne,
made it out of the
This is
PS3
our secret
somehow.
hideout where we
It's
make
so
videos.
sad.
This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we were in Geoff Keighley's thing.
We're in Day of the Devs too.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about three friends on their last night together.
listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits. The whole game is a mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media designed to take you back to
Sorry,
the
I'm
teenage
managing
wasteland.
windows around.
We gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away your grabbing booze.
But is the music any good? Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it. Thank you very much. We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Boxes! This is a terrible idea! What are we doing?
I will forget about it, so I'm adding the big walk and the puppet game to my wish list.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Fair.
Oh, I'm big walking.
But the hits.
That seemed like my kind of game, 100%.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted. Blighted is a hardcore action Metroidvania set in a psychedelic Western nightmare. The game's full of mysteries and secrets, and one of its coolest features is a dynamic difficulty system that constantly changes the enemies, the player, and the world around you as you play.
People in this world have
That
a
seems
sacred
neat.
ritual. When someone dies, a seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit. By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors. That's how it was for generations. That is, until the one they called Sorcisto defiled the ritual. He discovered that by eating brains raw, he gained immense power. Sorcisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees, and devoured your entire community. And in doing so, he released a reality-altering disease known as Blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal. Hunt down Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with Blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable, and changing your perception of the world. You can find ways
I
to
don't know what it
suppress
is about
or
it, because I
you
don't
can
think
harness it to fight back
I don't
even
think it's
harder.
that
With practice, you'll be
different
chained
from
together,
other games that I
finisher,
played, but I
taking
feel
out
like your
huge
character
blighted
is
beasts,
too
devouring their
small.
brains and using their memories to fight and explore.
Otherwise,
With
it looks
enough blighted
neat.
memories, you'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into 3D, allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to explore. You'll be making your way through remains of long-dead civilizations and manifested nightmares, through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and scaffolds to the gods.
Yeah, maybe
Drinkbox
that's
has a
it.
rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World, and we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past games, and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited for you to try the game, and we're aiming to have a playable demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outerloop.
whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age have both been previously celebrated in our showcases. Outer Loop prides itself on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes, and this title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that. This is Dosa Divas.
There's your punch. A spicy RPG.
No one cooks anymore.
Well, that's sad.
Food in tubes? Yuck. I'm so hungry.
Are you like a cooking delivery thing? Battle your salty sister? Looks neat.
Hi, I'm Eka, Creative Director of Outer Loop Games, and I want to introduce you to our new game, Dosa Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages, battle corporate goons, reconcile with loved ones, and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends. Engage in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat. Especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills. Match enemy
Paper-like.
to break down their defenses.
I didn't want to say that, but
cook up made-to-order food to wake up villagers from a processed
you said it before me.
Using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history.
Oh, it's kind of like okay. It's kind of like Cook Serve Delicious in a way as well.
Create your own spicy style with custom wraps and accessories.
I need
Divas,
to
our
play
spicy
that
narrative turn-based
again.
combat RPG
I need to play
will
another
be
one
out
of those
in early 2026. Thank you.
Like, I never actually finished
Our pals at Heart
I
Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with
I
our
never
buds at
touched
Developer.
3.
They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror. It's a genre, right? Or is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
Oh. Well, geez, that took a turn. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought you were gonna play as that guy. I guess not. Oh. Possessors.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game
set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year. In the meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new demon power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today. Moonlighter hooked me with its novel shopkeeping gameplay, its clean combat, and its satisfying dungeon-to-market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers of game-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its previous pixelated form. I hope you're as excited as I am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Hi there, this is Isra from Digital Sun. I'm beyond thrilled to share this event with you and show what's in store for Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
I've heard of Moonlighter. Where did I hear of Moonlighter?
Is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made the first game so special.
My nose
and now
is
we're
so
bringing
itchy.
it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a blood-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds and both battles and looting take place.
Moonlighter 1 was alright.
From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Aeolia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and rewards.
It looks pretty.
Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities.
It's that kind of game.
The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants,
just
but you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find tons of prizes
pass
relics.
the time.
Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions. Unlike in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's 2 bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test. Take the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game, and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits.
Yeah.
He's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before
this
striking
was
back.
neat.
Merchants need to be smart.
But if you were like looking for something to play, may not be the thing I would recommend right away.
The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually something I can already share with you. Just like the perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike after all. That's it for now. After nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released,
like,
we hope you are as excited as we are.
What's that game called?
Recettear? Things Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Yeah,
See you in Tresna.
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto, Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Wait, watch? I thought it was touch.
Hi, welcome to Day of the Devs
ASMR edition.
Oh.
My name is Thomas Waterzui, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings, where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a painter I like, and then think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper, but this time, you're not gonna be touching artworks, you're just gonna be watching them.
Oh.
At night.
Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting.
Please Watch the Artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art. In short, Mama. Your job is simple. Watch the paintings and report any anomalies. However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings. You're gonna need a good memory, focus, and lots of coffee to avoid this from happening.
Lots of
If
coffee.
you don't know Edward Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation, so for me it made sense to create a psychological horror game. I also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the Spot the Difference gameplay. There are no jump scares in this game, and no monsters. The only things that are chasing you are the feelings of paranoia, self-doubt, and maybe some nostalgia towards Hopper's America from the early 20th century. Okay, you've got some clowns, but they are kinda harmless.
Ignore the clown.
It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on Steam. However, and don't tell this to anyone, it's probably gonna be around Halloween this year. Thanks to Day of the Devs for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
I
really
like
hope
that.
You like this bizarre little thing I made.
That's neat.
Bye-bye.
I like that.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first day of the devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb, and they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus.
And I'm Kevin Chiesa.
Yeah,
we are part of Tribute Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic
jump
Invasion
scares.
is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel Universe. When Annihilus
If they're
launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
The majority
So far,
of the
we've
game.
announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine,
Like,
Storm,
if it's a game
Nova,
based on jump scares.
Phyla-Vel,
Not my kind of thing, but
Rocket Raccoon and
if it's like a
are joining the fight.
horror vibes
Each
game,
hero has
creepy
been
vibes
designed
game,
around
and
their
then it
unique
has like a
strengths and
cheeky jump
powers.
scare in it
Some
at
of
some
them
point.
can
I don't
take
mind
on
that too
airborne
much.
enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
For level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references
I
for
do
you to
like
find out in the
Rocket being in
background,
this game.
so keep a lookout.
As devoted fans of the Marvel Universe, we saw
Lots
this
of
project
licensed
as a
games
huge
this
honor
year.
and a great opportunity to celebrate
Yeah,
our childhood's
actually, we
fondest
have the
memories.
Nickelodeon, whatever that was, that
comic
we
book shop
watched
or the
5
arcade
seconds of
bring us
gameplay
here
of.
today.
We hope that
Game
Marvel
of
Cosmic
Thrones,
Invasion is
Dune,
a true love letter to all fans who
these,
grew up with the Marvel Universe.
The
Marvel Cosmic Invasion
Arc,
is coming to PC
Arc
and
system
consoles
fighting game.
this holiday.
And
I
now
might be
for
missing
something
something.
of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste. with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer of Hyperlight Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway.
Kind of cool.
A horror RPG in licensing.
Impressive
and
for
the debut
pixel
title
art.
of a new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems and finally start fresh.
But it gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters, each with their own special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular live sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway,
Oh,
a
look at that
decaying
cute
nightmarish
cat.
reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date
Keep
with our
petting
latest
that cat.
announcements. And thank you for watching.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
I feel like I've heard of that Semblance game.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine?
No, but also fast.
Like a jet/submarine?
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Marker, the lead animator at Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Relooted is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our heist crew is made up of regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin, operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious playing, guy?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted are very much real, and, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokoma people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Pokoma prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drop. It still remains in storage today. Before each mission in Reluta, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts, where they are from, their significance, and how they came to be removed from the African continent.
He was taken to England following the suicide of his father.
That's
and
wild.
The defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1868.
Relooted is a combination of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain time to get out before security arrests you. The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing it. The heists are made up of 3 phases. In phase 1, you case the joint, collecting information about where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
From here, we can
make a game together
and get you up to the next floor.
In phase 2, you roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route. In phase 3, you execute, flowing through your plan and evading security systems
That's
as you
kinda
carry
neat.
Africa's heritage home. Relooted is coming to Steam, the Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S. You can wishlist it now.
Remember Patapon, that charming series of games about those little dudes walking around doing stuff and making music? Well, there's a sequel. Well, kind of a sequel. It's a spiritual successor. It's the core team from Sony Japan
is a
that made
sequel,
the OG
though.
games, coming back at you with more charming little dudes.
Patapon 2 exists. Come on.
こんにちは。パタポンの原作者であり、現在ラタタンの開発をしております小谷弘樹と言います。
そして私はラタタンのリードプロデューサーを務める坂尻和人と申します。
私は現在サーフィンやランニング、そして大好きなけん玉の練習をしている時以外は常にラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライトなど新たなゲームデザインに取り組んで日々開発を行っています。
そして皆さんと一緒に育ててきたファンベースはとても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける応援のメッセージとか、
I
可愛らしい
need
ファン
to
アート
play
にはいつも
Patapon.
励まされています。
プロデューサーとして日々この業界の苦しさを感じております。ですがこのように自分たちの好きなゲームが作れることに日々喜びを感じています。我々インディーチームですのでまだまだ皆さんの支援が必要となります。今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたのでぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。それではどうぞ。
So cute. Yeah, it's the one that they announced on Switch, right? 1+2. Rataport. Yahoo! Dark Ratatons? Oh, I've played Loco Roco. I haven't played the sequel though, but Loco Roco was very, very cute. Oh no, they're getting destroyed. Oh, early access. Wait, in a month?
Day of the Devs そして素晴らしいファンの皆さんに感謝を込めまして乾杯
This next game, led by the legendary Warren Spector of Epic Mickey and Deus Ex fame, is a totally new take on stealth. His talented team is making something
Epic
like
Mickey
nothing else.
and Deus
It's an evocative
Ex?
game set in a turn-of-the-century universe, and I
What?
cannot wait to play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances, we tackle hard problems, and we do what's right for games and gamers. And what's right now is Thick
That's
as
a lot of
It's
board
a multiplayer
games.
stealth action game, unlike any action or stealth game you and your friends have experienced before. Response to the idea and what we're doing on the show has been terrific. The team behind the game is so excited by the response that we wanted to show you more. So here's an early pre-alpha sneak peek at Otherside's upcoming player-powered game, Thick as Thieves.
So we're trying to have all the bells and whistles of an immersive stealth game, like hiding in shadows, understanding NPC pathing and vision cones and timing your movements with them, and lockpicking your way through a guarded location. The X factor to me, however, is
it
probably
definitely
the
feels a
presence
lot
of other
less
players in the same game.
What's the word?
The thing is, I could study the AI all day long. I could study the levels all day long. But the other thing is, I don't know what another player is going to do. Are
Yeah,
they
like not overproduced, but like it feels
so
a bit
fun.
more
Something that won't happen in
down
another
to
match ever
earth
again.
when
I
they're
think
like
that's the thing that I'm
on like
looking
it
most
like
forward to seeing players do.
that last
feel
person
like a
that showed
real
up, it just
massive
looked like a Skype call or something
or
like that.
cunning, because I'm not just outsmarting NPC AI, which can be satisfying, but it's an actual human being that I'm getting the best of.
So one of our core design pillars in Thick as Thieves is to play with your ears, and to me
Oh, he's a
that
streamer.
means a lot as audio director, because you understand your surroundings at all times. You understand where you are on the map. You can hear where other thieves are. You can hear other
Streamer
threats, like
detected.
guards. You could also be able to tell, like, oh, I'm in this quiet environment, and then I can hear outside it's very loud. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, if it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, maybe that can mask some of my sounds.
The
so I can
worst
kind
type
of
of
go in
person.
undetected.
Wait.
And a lot of this is not faked. If you hear a train in the background in the distance, there's actually a train passing by in the world. Every thief for themselves, right? You know, thieves going at it 1v1v1. And one thing that I really like to do is kind of stay back in the shadows and watch everyone go at it. People are falling into my traps and then just waiting for the right moment to swoop in.
So every match is always fresh to me. The weather changes, the locations of the clues or the loot, the guard patrols, and of course the players are always on their own separate quests, so really anything can happen. You know, we've been working on this game for a while now, and I'm just totally stoked that other people are excited about it too. I really want to get this game in front of more players as soon as we can, and I'm hoping that many of you will sign up for a playtest. We'd love to get your feedback on the game, and we'd love to show you what we've been putting together over here.
Whoa.
So, thank you very much.
This is
That
a new title
gem
from a longtime
poster?
collaborator
What
of
the
ours,
heck?
Both at Double Fine Presents,
That's
where
a
we publish their game
throwback.
Kids, and here at Day of the Devs, where we've highlighted titles like Time Flies. Here's a first look at their new game, Pocket Boss.
Hi, I'm Mario.
Oh.
I'm roughly half of a small studio called Playables based in Zurich, Switzerland.
P.
I worked on games like Plug and Play and Kids. But now I'm looking forward to show you something brand
games.
new.
Plug and Play
Pocket
was
Boss.
goofy as heck.
Pocket Boss is a short game about the small joys of manipulating data. As a remote worker, you're in touch with your boss through a chat interface and will get all kinds of requests. Be smart, erase competitors with one swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for hard problems. Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as you do all that,
Whoa.
the charts start to get a life of their own. They go wild. Will you be able to tame them? Or maybe even find your own satisfaction on your way to success? Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data exploring the secret life of charts. The game will come out later this year.
Interesting.
You can find more information and a link to the Steam page on pocketboss.ch. Thank you.
This autobiographical game is all
Very
about food
goofy.
and our complicated relationship with what we eat and what we see when looking at the scale. Its unique gameplay unpacks the frustration and even the strange humor of cooking, eating, working out, and more. And we finally have a release date.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm AP.
We're the co-directors of Consume Me.
Consume Me won the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at the 2025 Independent Games Festival.
More importantly, it's about to get its release date announced at Day of the Devs.
After we talk specifically about how cool it is.
Did you feel like a complete jerk and or a loser in high school? Well, I did.
And I did not stop her from spending several years of her adult life letting me make a hardcore role-playing game about it with her.
I was not my high school valedictorian. My grades were a toilet emoji. Furthermore, 0 European museums had ever yet featured an exhibit of my art. So the only thing I could think of to want to do was get hot. That's where you come in. Are you tough enough to help cartoon me get hot?
Each story chapter in Consume Me sees Jenny with new goals and not enough time to comfortably accomplish them.
You, the player, must manage her schedule
Is this
by making
like
meticulous decisions about how to spend her free time.
Wario?
Every activity costs or
Where,
boosts different
in a
resources.
way,
These activities often involve mechanically hilarious mini-games.
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
You can buy a sponge at the corner store to make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning minigame, and you can also wear a special outfit that results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way. 1 out of every 16 times I walked my dogs over the past 4 years, I've encountered a crisp 20 on the ground.
What?
Can you win the heart of the boy?
I want to have that ability
Can you hold on
too.
to it? Can you chart a course toward a sustainable future? Can you fit just one more to-do goal on your plate? Or is it already full to bursting?
More importantly, does any of this matter, either in the game or in real life?
We don't have
Okay,
time to spoil
no,
the story
I
here.
know.
So you'll have to find out
I know what
yourself
the
and
inspiration
continue
is
from
for
Steam
these.
on September 25th,
It's Incredible
2025.
Crisis.
Please wishlist it as soon as you can.
Seriously,
This is
at the
so
rate of
Incredible
$20 for
Crisis.
16 dog walks, it is going to take me 1,095.89 years to earn $1 million, and we need to make another game after this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You know,
Sometimes
you
great
might
games
you
can
might
go
have
unnoticed.
sold me on
If you're
these.
lucky, maybe you
It
build a
looks
small cult
goofy.
audience, but very rarely do those games go on to inspire huge games like Undertale. That's exactly what happened with this game. Originally released in 2008, and now seeing a release on Steam and Switch, this is off.
Yeah.
I am Mortis Ghost, a Brussels-based comic book artist and creator of the
I-
game of...
I never knew about this game until VGM
Of the
quiz.
game I made 15 years ago when I was still a big, sweetie, drooling crybaby. It's a Japanese
No, it's a
inspired
remake,
RPG where
actually.
you control a baseball batter chasing ghosts in a cubic, strange world. I made this game with no other ambition than to create something funny to show my friends and a few people on the internet. But it got out of my control and became very famous. The reason is that the game is somehow cursed. It harbors a diabolical force that I can't describe. I ask you please not to play it.
People are not gonna obey that.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy, a dev on Off.
I'm Ryan Allier and the studio director. It's been a pleasure to work with Mortis Ghost to bring Off to fans old and new.
Off has inspired many indie RPGs over the years, such as One Shot and Undertale.
Hey everyone, it's Toby.
Yeah, so
Off was a
Toby
big
Fox
inspiration
is
to me
doing
and
some of
Undertale,
the music.
and I hope you will take this chance to play
Also-
it either for the first time or the 100th time. Oh.
Off celebrates its 17th anniversary this year, and we've worked
Also,
hard to preserve its
One
original spirit as
Shot's,
we bring it to modern platforms.
Dev.
In addition, Mortis Ghost has designed 6 new bosses for returning controllers. Plus, we have a new soundtrack, which you're hearing right now, and revamped combat.
I
We're proud
kind of want to
announce
play
Off's release
these.
date for Nintendo Switch and Steam.
I think it's releasing soon, like next month or so. Oh, August 15. Touchdown!
And now, a world premiere from a studio based in Quebec called Game Team 6. This is their second game together, and it's one of those where the title kind of tells you all you really need to know and has you sold before you've even seen a pixel. Please enjoy your first look at Tire Boy.
I'm a tire.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin.
I'm Thomas Tobin.
And I'm Andy Chmelenko. We're co-creators of Game Team 6, a small studio from Canada making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so excited to introduce you to Tire Boy, a playful action-adventure platformer about a tire person.
Tire Boy is fast and nimble, leaping through lush environments, solving environmental puzzles, and taking on heroic battles. All while helping
This
locals
is not
and
what I
uncovering his own
expected.
past. Tire Boy may be the last of his kind and was lost as a child. At the start of the game, we learn how he was raised by a large owl named Nestwick and doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tire Boy journeys through a vast, unfamiliar world, searching for purpose and traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tire Boy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main objective, which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers. In spite of its silly premise, we're striving to make the world feel really grounded and genuine.
Another thing we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world, wanting to make the player feel small and make you feel like a kid, giving you that childlike experience of feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying to do so in a big, sprawling world.
Tire Boy is weird, heartfelt, and full of little surprises. And we've built it to feel like a place you'll want to come back to, whether you're chasing big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wishlist Tire Boy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com on Blue Sky to keep up to
I'm
date.
a tire.
Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who doesn't love a vacation? Toem took us on a delightful expedition, and the sequel, Toem 2, takes us even further from 2D to 3D. Something we made from Sweden does it again.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas.
And I'm Niklas.
Co-founders and developers at Something We Made. Some of you might remember us, or even better, our little game Toem from 2021's showcase.
Making Toem was an adventure on its own. We never thought it would bring a whole chapter afterwards filled with love from all around the world. And that's why it's exciting and honestly a bit scary returning to something so dear to our and others' hearts.
Oh, is
we teased
it?
the game at Wholesome Snack in December, and we're beyond stoked to show the game for the very first time.
Toem 2 is still a photography adventure that resides in a whimsical world, where the main objective is to photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their biggest adventure yet. And what the phenomenon is this time, well, you'll have to discover that yourself.
Along their journey, they'll stumble upon special NPCs we call friends, each with their own personality and questline. These friends allow deeper relationships for the player, aiding them through fears and difficulties, hence becoming friends. Each friend gives the player what we call a camera tool. These tools allow new and interesting ways of interacting with the world through your camera. For example, the scissors, which cut things. Or take the hammer, which, yeah, you guessed it, is great for smashing stuff.
As you might have noticed, we have updated the visuals. It's a crafty mix of render styles that allows us to reimagine the world without compromising on the vibes. And finally, and maybe most importantly, we have a new movement system. It's probably the biggest change compared to Tone 1, and you can now jump and climb your way through the environment.
Cool.
It adds a lot of playfulness for us when designing quests and regions, ultimately making the world feel more free and open.
Tone 2,
And don't you
can
worry,
jump
the handy
now.
camera continues to be the main gameplay component. This time, we made it feel a bit faster and snappier. And tying that in with the new movement, we can't wait to see the photos you'll take.
So to recap, more story, updated visuals, and a fun new movement system, but still the very same chill and cozy experience. The whole team is working so very hard to make Tone 2 something that can stand proudly.
This does
beside
seem
the
like
original
my
game,
kind of game,
celebrating what
honestly.
worked while improving the rest.
No.
So if you're interested to learn more, go wishlist the game and join our Discord. See you all real soon.
Hello. Are you looking for a way to support Day of the Devs and you just don't know what to do? We have a new collaboration.
I
with
imagine
our
a lot of
partners
these
at the
will be.
Academy of Arts and Sciences.
I
We have an
imagine
annual
a
program
lot
called
of these
Game
will
Maker's
be
Sketchbook,
shown
which sees a
tomorrow
celebration of
on
artistry in
Wholesome Games.
And we don't mean just concept art, we mean character designs, we mean storyboards, we mean iconography. All the different kinds of art that go into developing a game, they are putting a spotlight on, and it's awesome. This year we worked with an illustrator called Nimit Malavia to make this epic piece that features characters from all the best games of the year. Literally dozens and dozens of characters, a veritable Where's Waldo of every game character that you love. That print is limited edition and on sale at iMapeIt.com. All the proceeds go to the AIAS
That's pretty
Foundation
good,
and Day of the
actually.
Devs. Literally, we're nonprofits asking for your dough, but like it doesn't just mean giving money. It means you get something in return too. Isn't that a joyous thing?
We want to give a huge shout out to our flagship sponsor at Xsola, who really helped make Day of the Devs happen this year. Xsola is a global video game commerce company that aligns with our mission to help developers connect directly with players and sell more games, without giving up control or extra revenue. Launching today is a new Day of the Devs activation on the Xsola Mall to spotlight some of our favorite games from recent Day of the Devs showcases. Scan the QR code below or head to this URL to explore some amazing
never
indie
heard
games. And thanks again to Xsola for supporting this
Xsola.
celebration of creativity and community.
Thank you, Greg, for that riff on Xsola. We are so happy to have them as our flagship sponsor, but we also have some other sponsors to thank because it takes a village to support Day of the Devs. We are a nonprofit, and every little bit helps. We got our founding sponsors, Double
Wait,
Fine
I just
Productions
realized,
and I Am
does
Ape It.
the
We have
Devolver not
whole
have...
list of other folks that have been contributing throughout the last year, and we just want to give them a shout out. Annapurna Interactive, Blumhouse Games, Devolver Digital, Idea Xbox, 47 Communications, Panic,
A direct
PlayStation,
this time?
Razer, Sabotage Studio, Studio MBHR, Summer Game Fest, and Geoff Keighley and the whole gang at the Game Awards for your continuous support. Thank you so much.
And if you'd like to donate directly to Day of the Devs, you can go to
I see.
dayofthedevs.org and do so there. And remember, Day of the Devs is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so any donations are 100% tax deductible.
If you like what you saw here today and want more, just follow us on the World Wide Web, www.dayofthedevs.org. Please wishlist these games. It means a lot to the developers. And thank you for watching today. Thanks to all the developers for sharing their games. And thank you to all our generous sponsors for making this possible. We'll see you next time at Day of the Devs.
Point.
Huge thanks to our friend Dose One for providing the beats for today's show, and please stay tuned for a musical performance from the game Unbeatable and the band Peak Divide.
Oh, heck!
I'm RJ Lake, and I'm directing Unbeatable, a game where music is legal and you do crimes, with Andrew Tsai over at D-Cell. This is a never-before-heard new track from, this is mostly a never-before-heard track from Unbeatable. It's not a live performance, but all the performances in it are live, if that makes sense. That's because the guitarist is playing lead guitar and rhythm guitar and acoustic guitar and is the drummer, and our keyboardist is the cameraman. This should show you probably just how much work goes into even one of the songs on our 100% original soundtrack, which, by the way, starting right now, you can pre-order at dcellgames.bandcamp.com. That's right, at dcellgames.bandcamp.com. You can pre-order the soundtrack and you'll get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including this one. Enjoy.
Oh. Seriously, oh god.
Has your voice been truly locked away? Kept inside these worn out tapes we made? Or maybe this is another dream I'll soon forget. So I'll put it away the rest.
Did they announce if this was coming out soon? I heard there was something. I played the demo like ages ago. And I remember actually struggling a lot with it, but now that I've played more games like it, I might do better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played the prologue on stream. I think. I wanna say I did. Hey Voltron, what's up?
Have I just been holding on for far too long, and the rerun's done? Lost in old magnetic tape, whispers in the
Now that you are mused as champion.
That song is called Worn Out Tapes, and it's actually going to be playable in our demo starting during Steam Next Fest on June 9th, alongside Worn Out Tapes' Tally Ho version, which you might recognize from Rhythm Doctor.
I remember hearing that first version of Worn Out Tapes all the way back in 2018, which is when we started working on the game. As time went on, the style of the game's music and the way we designed the charts for them evolved. and it's a full circle moment getting to bring you this brand new edition of the song when made for their final version of the game.
Both the vocal album and the score for Unbeatable just went live on dcellgames.bandcamp.com for pre-order. And if you pre-order the vocal album, you get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including worn out tapes. And if you pre-order the score, you'll get all the background music from the demo, all the cop fight music, all of the baseball stuff from the demo. You can also listen to all of that starting today on our YouTube channel. And that's basically it for my calls to action for this. What else is there to say besides wishlist the game, play the demo, and thank you a lot. Like, genuinely super... We're not here without you. Like, genuinely. I don't have anything to say. I don't have any real words. All the planned stuff ended back when I stopped talking about the album. This, I can't really think of a good way to thank you, because there is more love that has come into D-Cell than I have any idea what to do with. This game doesn't exist without the support we've gotten so far. So, oh my God, from the bottom of my heart and everyone at D-Cell Games, thank you so much. We're going to continue trying to do the best we can do.
Oh, that's cute. Yay! Well, that's it for Summer Game Fest for now, for today at the very least. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but in about 16 hours, I think. Oh, that's loud. There's no Devolver this year, I think. At least I didn't see any on the list of stuff for Summer Game Fest. Or maybe I missed it, I don't know. It definitely not today. But tomorrow there's wholesome games that I would love to watch. But I imagine there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that we've seen here or in there. Either way, I'll watch wholesome. Oh, wait. What is these? Wait. Maybe this is Devolver? Oh! Wait, this was not on the list! Wait, there's actually a Devolver thing! Wait! Oh! Okay. I guess we have Devolver this year. Wait, so yeah, it's not on the spreadsheet that I saw. Well, I'm excited to see whatever shenanigans they pull off this year. Because that's what I enjoy about Devolver's Devolver's directs. Shadow dropped the whole showcase. Oh man. Show Volvi.
Kenny's son makes video games. In fact, Kenny's son has made games for as long as he could remember. Even as a young man, his curiosity and dedication to the art was apparent. His parents, his teachers, and his friends all knew this about Kenny. He loved video games.
Something.
his
Oh my
desire
God,
to
Wolfie.
make them was undeniable. Taking inspirations from the world around him and the games that formed his tastes, Kenny was always in front of a screen, tinkering away at whatever idea fluttered through his mind. Video games would take Kenny far in life, but he could have never expected the heights he'd one day reach.
One day, I'm gonna make a game called Ball Pit just for you, Wolfie.
What?
Hey there, I'm Kenny San, and I'm coming up with my new game, Ball Pit. And this is how I imagine my studio would look like if Devolver Digital gave me enough funds to make my own studio.
Are you the only one here?
Yes, it's just me.
There's like 5 of us, Kenny.
So, my first notable game was Circa Infinity, a hypnotic platformer that was passed over by Devolver Digital when I first pitched it to them. But that game did a lot of good to me. It gave me the belief and the confidence to actually make video games as a career. And I'm so grateful for the early support from players, and no props to Devolver Digital for obvious reasons. From there, I started taking out video games every year to hone my craft and explore the passion that I had for geometric shapes. And that gave rise to the IGF-nominated Mr. Sun's Hatbox, which was again declined by Devolver Digital. But that game got a lot of commercial and critical success. And now we are here.
Yo, Project XE, thank you so
Ball
much
Pit,
for the raid.
The ball fusing, the base
Welcome
building,
everybody.
survivor roguelike in partnership with Devolver Digital. They finally got their together and they saw the.
Did you all enjoy Summer Game Fest? We are watching Devolver's conference or conference showcase thing.
And we're going to see its first trailer,
which
and after that, we're going to go a little bit deeper into what
did not
makes this game so
think was gonna happen.
Roll that footage, Henry.
So
go for it.
I'm just in for the show.
Henry.
But yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. World premiere.
Balbalon has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Now treasure seekers flock to explore its depths. A brick-breaking.
So it is the game that they were showing, okay.
Base building. Survival rope.
Yeah, I actually was going to stop, and then they showed the
Power up.
the next countdown, and I was like, wait, there's something else?
Rebuild Balbalon.
Balbalon? Alright. That's a lot of balls.
Ball pit.
It seemed kind of fun. Oh, it's got a demo.
That computer isn't even plugged in.
So anyways, listen. When I first started work on Ball Pit.
When we started work on Ball Pit.
So I was saying, it was a little different from what it is right now. The core concept has been the same from the beginning, but I've built on top of it the last few years. Also, The game comes from a very private, intimate space. Look, when I was a little boy, I was diagnosed
That's
with
fair.
IBS,
Enjoy your lurk.
internal ball syndrome.
You.
Now what that meant was that I would spontaneously spit up balls.
These dang balls.
But that was not painful or anything. But the affliction was such an important part of my life that I had to weave it into the narrative of my next game as an artist.
That's where
And as they say,
Kenny's balls are coming from.
Ball Pit. The demo is on Steam as we speak, and the full game is going to release later this year. So if that is something that intrigues you, then please give the demo a spin and also wish list the game to be up to date with the release date later this year.
I might.
And if even then
I
you're not
might go
convinced,
get that
then I
demo.
have two folks that I've invited who have been really important for me to bring this game to life. And other people back behind the scenes, team, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks. But these two have been the 2 stars for sure.
Thank you, Kenny. And hello to all you gamers out there. I'm Rick, and I play the Fireball in Ball Pit.
And I'm Janice.
Some of you may recognize
What?
me from my past work, say as a segment in the Super Mario Brothers Firebar.
Oh my God.
I was, Ball 3. And most recently as the Light Punch head
Most
from
recently?
Street Fighter. And my co-star Janice, who is new to video games and quite honestly in over her head.
That was an unnecessary jab, Rick. So, hello, I am Janice, and I play one of the hunters in Ball Pit, which is just one of the many playable characters. But, well, I'm just so excited to be working on a video game. So my kids love video games, and they just think this is so cool. And I used to work in insurance, and you know, sometimes you have fires, but not like fireballs. Would love to extinguish that. But this is just so much more fun. Look at me in my dress-up outfit. It's so fun. But anyways, I'm rambling now, so sorry about that. I'm just excited to be here. Woo!
A masterclass in syllables. Now, Ball Pit is a fast-paced fantasy roguelike wherein heroes must find the balls to plunge deeper into a seemingly bottomless pit
Fire
of
the
monsters.
balls.
There are 2 sides to the game. Like that two-faced Janice.
Whoa!
Rick.
The combat side of Ball Pit sees players select one of the hunters, each with their own starting ball type and special perks. Collecting XP gems from vanquished foes builds up your meter, which allows you to add new balls and items into the mix and upgrade or even combine existing balls to create insane mashups of power. Each realm you visit has its own unique enemy tile set, pesky mini-bosses, and menacing final boss figure to clash with at the very end of the run. Win or lose, you can take some or all of your spoils of war back up the pit to base camp. Use those resources to build out new structures to your town and fields to harvest.
So many
Unlock
different
new playable hunter
things.
characters, each with their own flair in combat. Over time, your base will expand, giving way for more room for buildings, fields, and quarries to draw from, and improve your hunters' chances of survival. There are many realms to roam, many hunters to unlock, and a dizzying amount of balls and combinations to experiment with on your quest to rebuild Babylon.
Thanks for mansplaining, prick. Oh, I mean Rick. Slip of the tongue.
And that, my friends, was a little bit on Ball Pit. And there is a lot more to unveil in the coming months as we march towards the release.
The Force
later this
Ghost!
year. If you still haven't, please try the demo on Steam as soon as you can. Because this has been something that I've wanted to create since I was a sweet little boy. Hi. And this is something very, very special.
Oh no. The Kenny Sun story. Volby! Oh my god! I am totally sensing Volby coming back. Wait. That was it? Oh. Was that it? So there wasn't a Devolver thing. It was just Ball Pit. Oh, okay, it's offline. Wow. What the? The gag was indeed we made a game. Wow. Okay. Well, dang. Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's move over to the chatting screen. Well, that was fun. Hope you all enjoyed the summer game fest. A lot of things that weren't really my cup of tea, but you know, I don't think it was too awful. Woohoo! Doobie, thank you so much for the 60 months! I'm definitely sold on Puppet Game. It's already on my wish list. So is the Big Walk, that House game. Apart from that, you know, there's a couple of things that, kind of caught my eye, but, I guess there's that, I can't remember what it's called, but the Absu, the new game from the Absu dev, that seemed interesting. Please look at the artwork, or please watch the artwork. That kinda caught my eye. But I guess Mouse PI was interesting. It might just not be my kind of game, because you know, I don't really play many FPSs, so I don't. It's not really a genre that I'm like, I see something, even if it might seem like my kind of game, and I'm like, yeah, I want that. I want to play that. Obviously, Rataton, I will want to play eventually. I wanna play Patapon first, because I haven't played that, and it's something that it's always been a game that I wanted to play eventually. You might even see Patapon on Beuchi Fest. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not hinting at anything because I don't know what I'm gonna put yet. But I should start thinking about it for sure. It will be, yeah. There's the Patapon 1 and 2 something. The incentive list is dwindling finally. I don't know. Like there's quite a few incentives to be done from last year already, but I think the last thing from the like earliest thing that I haven't done yet is Nier Automata. And that was like last year? No. 2 years ago? 2 years ago, right? Just make some of last year's incentives part of this year's list. But those are not games that I can play in one day. It's or like 1 or 2. They're like very long games, which is why I put them as incentives, because it's stuff that I'll play casually. But yeah, you eventually will find we'll maybe find time to do everything. Anyways, yeah, I think we're done for tonight. Let me see who's streaming, and maybe I can send you all somewhere. I imagine there's a whole lot of people that's been doing the same thing as I have. Lot of Mario Kart. A lot of Mario Kart. A whole lot of Mario Kart. But I also don't have a whole lot of people streaming, so I don't know if I'll actually do a raid. Maybe not. Who's playing Sonic Adventure 2? Search. Oh, they look kinda cool. Lurkers welcome. I like that. Let's go there. Especially because I'm probably gonna have to, like, raid and just go immediately back to lurking. So I like that. Anyways, go spam some comfies. Say hello. Be nice and all. And yeah, tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I'll be back on Sunday. We'll do some more Tomb Raider 2, and then we have a Codenames collab with Melanie and the crew. So that should be fun Sunday stream. Anyways, really? I don't think I remember her. I feel bad now if I have rated her before. Maybe it was somebody, because I know there's been a couple of times that people have force rated, and I had somebody else in mind for whatever reason. Anyways, go say hello. I'll see you all on Sunday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.